Your boy is back to continue where he left off, writing the song Fatal Blow, a song that is completely inspired from Mortal Kombat and tells the analogy of this song is about breaking through whatever obstacle comes your way, and that obstacle representative of an opponent in Mortal Kombat, and whoever stands in your way, you're gonna completely destroy them. And I also explained at the beginning of that video that this is a legitimate process and I don't use AI to write my lyrics at all. To be honest, I'm kind of just waiting on that first comment of someone who may watch one of these videos to be like, what in the world? I just watched him write it. How can this still look like AI? Like, that's really what I'm waiting on. But anyways, let's get back to it. In the last video, I wrote the hook. Now I need to come up with the verse. And I'm very much ready to do that now because I have got this midsection prepared. That's a little bit of that mix section. And actually, once we get to the end of this video, I'll also start a little bit from the drop. So let's just give you a drop preview here. Kind of had myself humming some melodies here to see what way may work for this verse. So, alright, so give me a minute. It is time to think. You dared to stare right in my path. Yeah, something like that could do. Yeah, again, it's kind of telling a story of like, whatever is in your way, you're gonna destroy it, you know? I was kind of thinking of maybe, you dared to stare, what was it? You dared to stand right in my way. Well, I soon kind of thought of that, and then I thought of stand right in my path. You dared to stare right in my path. Sure, let's go ahead and write that down for now. Okay, immediately what I was thinking to maybe rhyme it with that next line is, so path, bath, as in bloodbath, you know, because Mortal Kombat is very gory and stuff, you know? So I'm thinking maybe a line could be something like, and that will in bloodbath. But the thing I'm also thinking is, the way I say bloodbath, like bloodbath, end it in bloodbath. Like, I don't know how many other artists have like wrote words in that form. I feel like maybe some have, but doesn't that sound kind of weird? How I say bloodbath, or how it leads up into bloodbath. So, I don't know. Give me some more time to think. Maybe I'll have to change up the first line a little bit, or try to find a different rhyme for path. Let's see. How about I change up the first line a little bit? Because now I'm thinking of, like a brick wall standing in my path. Yeah, like, I feel like that could be a good first line for this verse. And Then I'm thinking of maybe the second line can be, you try to stop me in my tracks. And the path and tracks, I feel like that could work in this rhyme scheme in some way. So let's go ahead and let's write that down for now. Right then. Okay, so remember how I talked about the whole brick wall line? I think I said, like a brick wall standing in my path. I kind of changed out that line, and now it says, like a, excuse me, like a massive brick wall in my path. Like I thought putting the word massive there will make it sound cooler. So let's sing this for a moment. Like a massive brick wall in my path. Actually, I'd like to sing along with the instrumental for a moment. Like a massive brick wall in my path. You try to stop me in my tracks. Alright, sounding cool. Let's continue on then. What else could I do for this verse? Okay, guys, here comes one of those moments where I'm drawing so many blanks and cannot figure out what to write next. This'll take a while. I'm thinking of trying this. You think this'll be an easy... How'd I want it to go? You'd be a fool to think this would... I'm trying to work easy fatality into it. Like, easy fatality at the end of that line. But I'm like forgetting the melodies that I want to try for that one. You'd be a fool to think, you'd be a fool to think this will be an easy fatality. I feel like I stay on that note for too long though. Like, be a fool to, you'd be a fool to think that this, you'd be a fool to think that this, oh my goodness, how'd that melody go? You'd be a fool to think this would be an easy fatality. This would be an easy fatality. Like, I may need more notes for that particular line if I'm gonna try to do it like that, because then it would sound, I guess, kind of bland. I don't know. But I'm still wanting to see if I want to try something else, or if I want to rephrase that line some other way. Alright, how about let's go ahead and write this for now. Alright, so what I wrote here was, you think that this will be an... again, I want more notes here. So, all right, let's sing this in the lower version, like a lower key that I was suddenly thinking before I was about to sing the other melody. I don't know how to phrase it, but okay. You think that this will be an easy fatality. I don't think that's how it went. Hold on. Actually, let's go ahead and do it like this. You think this will be an easy fatality. I'm tougher. Okay, after that I write, I'm tougher than I look. Let me try to figure out what melody to do this for. Easy fatality. I'm tougher than I look. Yeah, let's do it like that. I'm tougher than I look. And then I'm thinking of, for the next line, to write something like, be prepared to feel my combat's brutality. To kind of rhyme that with fatality a little bit. Sure, let's go ahead and write it down. But actually, there was a word I wanted to replace in this line. Be prepared to take my combat's brutality. Instead of saying, feel my combat's brutality, I'm saying take. I feel like maybe that, I don't want to use the word feel too much, basically. So that's really why I'm doing it like that. All right. And of course, in the spirit of Mortal Kombat, I don't know if you guys can see this, I'm putting a K instead of a C in combat there. Because, you know, they spell so many of their K consonants with K's instead of C's. And, you know, to rhyme for look, I'm tougher than I look. I was gonna maybe work, what was it? Leave you shook into this part. And da-da, leave you shook. Though, I'm not sure if that's how I wanted to do it. Maybe I want to come up with a different rhyme. How long have I been sitting here thinking? Alright, how about I change I'm tougher than I look to you've made a big mistake. Because I feel like I'm thinking of way more rhymes with the A vowel, so let's go ahead and change this. I wonder if that could actually, like, work as a good ad-lib or something. You think that this will be an easy fatality. You've made a big mistake. You made a big mistake. Like maybe have that one filtered out a little bit more with the low pass filter? May want to consider that. And same for what I'm about to write after. Be prepared to take my combat's fatality. Alright, and again, for that part there, thinking of a lot of A rhymes. Right, then let's go ahead and do You Will Get Blown Away, or You Will Get Blown Away, without the that much 16th notes in the You Will Get. Alright, You Will Get Blown Away. Let's write it down. Actually, let's do like this. 'Cause you'll get blown away. Because you'll get blown away. 'Cause you'll get blown away. Alright then. It is time to sing along to the instrumental. Well, actually, hold on. Let me make sure I got these melodies down. Like a massive brick wall in my path, you try to stop me in my tracks. You think that this will be an easy fatality. You've made a big mistake. Be prepared to take my combat's brutality, 'cause you'll get blown away. Let me, because on the line where I said, you made a big mistake, I kind of heard myself saying, you've made a big mistake. Like you have made a big mistake. You've, instead of just you. So I just wanted to correct that. All right, let's sing along with this instrumental. Massive brick wall in my path, you try to stop me in my tracks. You think that this will be an easy fatality. You made a big mistake. Be prepared to take my combat brutality, 'cause you'll get blown away. I'm singing. I kind of sang a different melody there on the You think that this will be an easy fatality. I sustained that F note through be an easy fatality. Yeah, I think it's just gonna take some figuring out what melodies I like still. So yeah, just something to observe for later. But for now, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, because I sure enjoy making these videos, showing you guys what I be thinking of when I'm writing these songs. And I'll catch you guys later.